Thursday, July 29th, 2021. I'm just catching this blurb, and he even states the date in here. I'm Centurion, 19, year 78. I have prior appearances in throughout Century system and Centurion system, which is like whatever, planetary. This is images from the 50s and 60s. Now, I just put up this morning. This is what drug scouts do. When you have, this is Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan opened up a car manufacturing plant, which are these automobiles to give to everybody. They thought it was the best money-making schematic ever. They didn't have to rely on the family, the cartels. They didn't have to worry about food production and agriculture. They didn't have to be part of a system. They could function independently on their own. They are a fucking disease. These are the children that should die. Because now they've taught themselves their new way of being is appropriate. Everywhere else in the known world and universe is taught to not commingle family genetics, meaning don't share a bed with someone from the wrong side of town, and do not share your secrets, your language, your industry. Do not share a fucking thing with the drug scouts and the drug scouting party that doesn't belong in your fucking neighborhood. And if they show up, report them and wait for like cavalry. The more you fucking break the system of like what actually works, all area dumb, fucking, and useless, the more you get this. Look at these fucking animals.
Certain things work and some things don't work quite as well. And so
they're trying to learn how to lead themselves. Look at this. Looting.
Burning down, tearing up.
They have a free city that they already overran, and now they're breaking the fucking city and burning it.
That we're looking for.
Nobody's coming to rebuild it, shitheads. And you're all gonna fucking die for your crimes.
And some unintended consequences.
A crowd that grew to 200 people gathered in the streets outside. The crowd...
Now, this is what fucking bothers me. I don't know her personally. I don't really care to know her personally. But I listen to her. She was young when the looting and riot... Oh, it has a scar on my soul. Right, got it. Okay, well, you're part of the disease that doesn't belong in the city. And now you have your ancestors digging in their chigger roots, telling everybody that you belong there, you have a history there, that you won some kind of freedom. Freedom from what? The rest of the planet still exists, and now natural medicine and the environment and the ecosystem is at risk because you think your freedom is more important than everybody else. And you don't want to listen to a fucking thing, and your numbers keep growing. That's a fucking problem. They also keep transporting themselves. I have something like this that says it's Dominican. Another something like this says it's Haitian. Another something like this says it's Venezuelan. Another something like this says it's Central American. Why the fuck's it in Detroit or New York? How the fuck did it get there? That's a drug scout. That's a scouting party. The minute it fucking hits the state of whatever it doesn't belong in, bullets fucking work faster. Where's your emergency service, neat and tidy service? All area dumb fucking useless human that broke shit way worse than anticipated.
Hostile when it witnessed police officers' rough treatment of the men and women. From pushing to kicking.
They are the most pushy, aggressive pieces of shit on the fucking planet.
Take our people away, and quickly, folks started throwing bricks, rocks, and beer cans.
Mine are just
at the police.
patientless.
One bottle smashed through the last police cruiser to leave the scene.
Why wait for them to fulfill expectations like all their people before them? Just fucking kill them. Bleeding through their nose and eyes in a virus called Ebola, that's the level of security we're at for cleanup. Because I don't see them leaving. Look at this.
During that entire week, as looting, burning, and violence wore on for 5 days.
They're peaceful people? Where?
Of nearly
Fucking assholes lying to one another.
Officers, National Guardsmen, and federal troops was sent in. And by the time the uprising was suppressed, as many as 155,000 rounds of ammunition had been fired by law enforcement. 43 people were dead, 30 of them African Americans.
Doubt it.
Including a 4-year-old girl named Tanya, victim to a .50 caliber bullet fired by the National Guard.
Tanya, that sounds code word for like toy from the saltwater department.
So you and I sitting here both know that
The invasive species of should have been wiped off the fucking planet with its nose and eyes bleeding in exsanguination. They lie about everything. You should know that.
2020.
Exactly.
And the more they learn, the better liars they become. And then it becomes an even worse cleanup problem. All area dumb, fucking useless.
When it all happened, and it absolutely is a scar on my memory. The fear, the sense of not knowing.
The sense of humanness doesn't fucking matter because the overall greater good has been compromised, and we get more serious issues that they are the largest cause of.
500 buildings were not rebuilt. That's the anxiousness I feel now. What will be left in the wake of this devastation?
Absolutely nothing. Your carcass, and hopefully it'll burn the fuck up.
Uprising of 67.
We are in a prokaryotic state, which means you are unstabilized tectonically and nuclear.
Memoir of her late mother.
Our objective was to get it to a eukaryotic state. This is a big fucking problem.
Detroit home for more than 2
It only cares about itself and seeding in other people's areas that it doesn't belong in.
view of what
Kill it.
economic independence and the multiplier effect that dollars in black communities.
No,
have
multiplier
in the
effect
States.
is the fact that this has like unlimited electronic darts and can rape as many of these genetic copy machines as possible. And then we've got next gen problems. And then they multiply even more and it's a problem. It's an exponential, like self-defecating system. With no structure, no infrastructure, no government, no safety net, no security, anywhere in the system. But yet they keep on going. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cataruza. It's July 28th, 2021.